Hey Gemini, welcome back, and anyone that's new, welcome here. All is welcome. Are my lovely Geminis, as you know, before I got on and meditated on you beautiful Geminis. All right, my gosh. So I thought we got over this, but for some of you, I'm getting back to being really hot. So as you may have watched my previous readings, I've been getting really, really hot in your meditations. I feel like the last one wasn't actually that bad. So I thought maybe we were getting over something, but maybe something triggered you or something came up. Maybe you got into a disagreement or an argument with something or someone or people or whatnot, right? So I just got really hot. Unless you live in a very warm climate, but there's something like that going on. Maybe there's been anger. Maybe you've been trying to really release some form of anger or something like that. Okay. I also got in the meditation, the magic starts happening when you start to trust. Some of you have a hard time really trusting other people. You could be having a hard time just really trusting, like, okay, just being much in a very allowing state and trusting. So there's something like that. And I also got something about green. Some of you may enjoy or like the color green. For some reason, for some of you, maybe you got your nails done and they were green. I don't know, there was something going on with that. But green also could be that it's your favorite color, or it's your heart center, your heart chakra. Maybe working on that, really focusing on the heart chakra for some of you. So that's what I received in the meditation. If it resonates, fantastic. If not, just dismiss it and let's get into this reading, all right? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is a general reading. Also, energies can be reversed. I could be talking to a cross watcher. All right, Universal God and Spirit guides, please let me be a clear channel for the collective of Gemini. Thank you. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. What do we have for Gemini, please? Universal God and Spirit guides. What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Doubts. I release the need to know all the answers. That was in Libra. What else do we have for Gemini? What else do we have for Gemini? Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Okay. So what I'm getting here is that you may be going through some form of emotions. Maybe you have regret. Okay. I know that I cannot change the past. So maybe there's something that you are like, man, I could have done this differently. I could have responded this way differently. Something like that, okay? So maybe there was anger involved. Maybe there's some things that maybe you've gone through, maybe even through childhood, and it's caused a lot of trauma and it's caused a lot of pain, and therefore it comes out in a way of frustration or anger of some sort. Maybe there was a lot of projection going on, whether that's you or someone you're connecting with, because I could be talking to a cross watcher as well, right? So there's something going on with that, right? So with the doubt, and you're also like in this process of really wanting to, or really realizing that you are releasing the need to know all the answers here, okay? So there's a lot of doubt. Maybe you're releasing a lot of maybe regret that you had, a lot of frustration, a lot of anger of some sort, maybe towards something or someone or some form of situation. Some of you, I'm getting, for some reason, you may like warmer colors, okay? Like warmer tone colors is what I'm receiving here. Very interesting. That's what I got as well. Let's see. We're going to pull another oracle card from my Moonology oracle deck. Let's see what comes out. What else do we have for Gemini, please? What else do we have for Gemini? What else do we have for Gemini? You and your loved ones are safe. So that's a message for you. You and your loved ones are safe. Okay? Now, I'm going to be honest with you, since this anger came out, maybe there's been, I hope there's no like violence going on or physical violence or whatever, because when I read this, you and your loved ones are safe. Maybe there was some form of dispute going on or something like that. But regardless, I just feel like this is a message from Spirit saying you and your loved ones are safe. Okay? If you've had questions and whatnot, it's just a message there for you. I release the need to know all the answers. But I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you that you and your loved ones are safe. Okay? Definitely receiving that. Okay. Let's see. We're going to go to overall energy first and see what comes out. Okay, what do we have? What do we have for overall energy for Gemini, please? What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini, please? There it is. Victory and success. That's beautiful. There's a lot more confidence coming from you. I'm getting a lot of victory and success. Some of you are getting some form of public recognition. You're in the public eye for some of you. I'm definitely receiving that, but there's definitely victory and success here, which is beautiful. So we'll see when I clarify. Let's go to that past. What's the past energy, please? Lots of wands energy. Some of you have lots of fire in your chart, or you're dealing with a fire sign. For some of you, or somebody with lots of fire in their chart. This is a lot of communication, or you're getting signs and synchronicities here. It could be universal signs, okay? There could have been travel involved as well here in the past. I'm definitely receiving that. There could be travel involved in the past, or some form of communication, fast communication. Something's coming in very quickly here in the past. Something did come very quickly in the past. Okay, let's go to the current energy. What's the current energy for Gemini? What's the current energy for Gemini, please? Queen of Pentacles, really nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. Some of you are showing up as single parents. For some of you, that's not for everyone. So you're taking care of your kids, you have kids. Just showing up, trying to nurture yourself, take care of yourself, take care of work as well with the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So also really like something on the practical, right? So you're really like focused on that, and also really nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself. Some of you could be into herbs for some of you. I just randomly received for some of you, you may have like planted some form of herbs, okay? So maybe you have a garden, or you're thinking about having a garden, you're planting herbs. That's very specific. Let's go to the outside energy. What's the outside energy, please? 7 of Cups, a lot of emotional confusion, okay? Either you have a lot of options, maybe a lot of options when it comes to love, or just a lot of options in general. There could also be somebody that you're connecting with that may have a lot of options, or is very much emotionally confused at this time, okay? I feel like you have a dream of yours as well. Like this is someone who is like head in the clouds, just kind of like dreaming about stuff, their options, what they can do, okay, for some of you. Let's go to the challenge. What's the challenge for Gemini, please? King of Wands. I'm getting forward movement. You're having a challenge with forward movement for some of you, something that maybe you're doing, or just really getting motivated. For some of you, you feel unmotivated at this time is what I'm receiving, so there's a challenge here. I feel like you're dealing with a lot here, trying to release doubts, releasing all the answers, the need to know all the answers. You're releasing like sadness, regret, maybe frustration, maybe some anger for some of you. So it's like, you know, the feeling of being unmotivated for some of you. It's like that feeling. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Let's go to what you're not aware of. What are you not aware of? Gemini. What is Gemini not aware of? The Magician. You can manifest anything your heart's desires. Okay. What you're not aware of is that you are manifesting, right? So what you think you become, what you think becomes reality, period. So that could be what you're not aware of, is that you're always manifesting, continually manifesting. So it's like, okay, be consciously aware of the fact that, you know, if you're thinking these negative thoughts or you're feeling these negative emotions, it's going to show up, right? Or you're going to become that. So you're going to allow that to control you. So some of you are definitely trying to deal with releasing anything that's lower vibrational, which is like frustration, anger, like I said, or regret, because I got really hot in the meditation. So there's definitely these triggers that you may have that come up, or maybe someone did trigger you recently, whatever that is. Family member, somebody that you're connected with in some way, shape, or form. But there's something around you can truly manifest. What you're not aware of is that you are actually a very powerful manifester, okay? Some of you are not aware of that. Let's go to the possible outcome. What's the possible outcome for Gemini? Beautiful. 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. This could be something with what you're doing. We go from the outside energy to 7 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. So it could be something that is fulfilling for you. It could be like something that you're working on, which I feel like you could be currently working on. Something in general, something at a job that you have, or something that you're creating for some of you. But I do see also that 10 of Cups can be like a soulmate connection of some sort as well. Okay, so I'm going to pull advice after I clarify and see what comes out for my lovely Geminis. Let's go to the 6 of Wands for the overall energy. Why the 6 of Wands? 2 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So this is definitely really taking action, being disciplined here for the overall energy. So maybe for the overall energy, you are really, with the Queen of Pentacles, that's your current energy. Overall energy is coming out again. So you're really taking action, being disciplined on nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. There could also be something that you're doing with the 2 of Cups that's bringing in victory and success for the overall energy. I feel like it's also bringing in good karma with the 2 of Cups. I don't feel like this is technically a soulmate connection, although it could be. It feels more with the 2 of Cups, this is like mutual love, or you're bringing in a balance in your life here. This is why I feel like you are creating some good karma here in your life, and you're really nurturing this, whatever it is. You're nurturing it. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna nurture this. It could be around community of some sort. It could be something that you're doing. You're being very disciplined about this, taking action. I feel like you're also showing up with love with the 2 of Cups. I feel like you're getting over some form of negative energy, negative feelings of some sort here that you've held on to. Okay, let's go to the 8 of Wands for the past. Why the 8 of Wands? Page of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Really something's coming in very quickly here. Some of you are receiving good news here in the past, or you did in the past receive some form of good news. Maybe it came in very quickly. I do see a lot of fast pace, a lot of willpower and drive to go towards your inspiration here, okay? You're also going towards your inspiration. There could be something around collaborating with other people, teamwork, collaboration. That's what I was receiving with this victory and success here, okay? I feel like there's a lot of cooperation possibly in the past between maybe you and someone, or somebody that's a business partner. Could even be a boss for some of you, is what I'm receiving as well. Let's go to the Queen of Pentacles. Why the Queen of Pentacles? Why the Queen of Pentacles? The Lovers, the Two of Wands, and the King of Swords. Really making the decision to go forward, right? With the Two of Wands, this is like, I'm going forward. I'm looking into my future. So you could be doing a lot of future planning with the Two of Wands, going towards that, taking the risk of some sort, okay? I feel like you're making that decision here. You're really, really making that decision. You're like, I'm sticking to this. There's something you're really sticking to, okay? This could be some form of endeavor that you have, something in your job, or something that you're trying to have some form of victory and success in, okay? Could be within yourself as well. I feel like you're really in this process of setting your intention as well, setting your intentions, like being very intentional about what you're doing, maybe what you're creating, or regardless, just in your everyday life, you're trying to be more intentional, okay? Let's go the outside energy. What's the outside energy, please? Why the Seven of Cups, Ten of Swords, King of Pentacles, and then the Three of Swords. There's an ending. There's pain, heartbreak, an ending of some sort. Maybe a third-party situation ended here. Some of you, there could have been a separation of some sort. Third-party situation, like I said. For some of you, there's a job that ended, or you ended a job here. Hopefully, I don't feel like someone got fired. I just feel like somebody could have quit the job for some of you, whether that's someone you're connecting with or it's you. But I'm getting this outside energy here. So there's some form of job or confusion as well as what I'm receiving. I'm definitely getting that. I don't feel like there is a loss of finances. I feel like there is something around, maybe you did quit a job of some sort, like I said, or someone you're connecting with that did. But there's also this like loss. There's a lot of emotional confusion, maybe with a specific person, or the fact that there's definitely an ending or a third party situation that has ended here, okay? Let's go to the King of Wands for the challenge. Why the King of Wands for the challenge? Temperance, Four of Pentacles, Page of Cups. It's hard to release some things here. Four of Pentacles is like really holding tightly onto something. Maybe a belief of some sort, or regret of some sort, doubts. So there's some form of doubts that could be creeping up. That could be why there's emotional confusion as well. I'm definitely feeling like the challenge could be that, you know, you're having a hard time getting into alignment, getting into balance, or something like that. Maybe you're going through some form of void in a sense here as well. And I feel like that it's very hard to release the fact that you may want to know the answer to something, right? With the Four of Pentacles. Okay, some of you are actually having a harder time. If it comes to finances, it could be that maybe you're having a hard time getting that into balance. For some of you, that's going to resonate for maybe one or two of you. I feel like the challenge for you here, Gemini, also could be the fact that it's harder for you to allow things to flow because you have been wanting to know all the answers to something, or you may just be that type of person where it's like, I want to know the answer now, okay? And you just, some of you could be very like, I hate waiting, right? For some of you. So that's what I'm receiving. There's something around balance though. Balance is very challenging at this time. Finding some form of balance. That's what I'm receiving here. Some of you could be hoping for someone to apologize or something like that, or maybe you feel like you need to apologize for some of you with that Page of Cups being there. I just heard, I'm so tired of these feelings. Oh boy. So I'm definitely receiving that. Like, I'm getting a message that I'm so tired of these feelings. I'm so tired. So that could be what's very challenging, is to release some form of doubts and sadness or grief or frustration, like I said before, right? So there's like, you're tired of holding on to these feelings, you're tired of feeling these feelings, for some of you. Let's go to the Magician for what you're not aware of. Why the Magician? 5 of Wands, Knight of Swords, the Devil. Boy. Whew. There is definitely not a match here, okay? There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of frustration. I'm not sure if this is being more created more in your life because of the feelings that you're holding on to, because of the Magician being here, but I feel like there's somebody who is very angered with the Devil and the Knight of Swords. Okay, this is like cutthroat. Okay, so I don't know if you're cutthroat or somebody else that you are speaking to is very cutthroat. You would know best. But there's someone here that's very cutthroat, and I feel like there's like, I can't get on the same page. There's a lot of disagreements. Some of you could be really struggling with this internally as well. So like I said, what we think, what we feel, we become, and it will show up more so on the outside. More disappointments when we feel disappointed, right? Stuff like that is coming through. So there's something really... There's a lot of anger here. And maybe you were dealing with someone who is very angeredly, or someone who's very manipulative. So you take it how it resonates, but I'm definitely receiving something on the lines of that. Let's go to the 10 of Cups. Why the 10 of Cups for the possible outcome? Why the 10 of Cups? Page of Swords, the High Priestess, 10 of Cups. You're overcoming some challenges. You're investing some... Oh, okay. So I feel like some of you have a cerebral connection with somebody. Okay. So this is like a very non-emotional attachment type of connection, where it's just like very, very cerebral. There's something like that. I'm getting cutthroat for some reason. I don't know if you like something cut like a knife, or you might go back and forth and you both are very cutthroat, something like that. But I get that for the possible outcome, we got the Page of Swords, the High Priestess, and 10 of Cups. It's like really beautiful energy here. This is more internal, okay? So there's definitely something that does feel very, very good with the High Priestess. This is more of like internal and knowing of some sort. So there's a lot of emotional fulfillment within yourself, right? Which is beautiful. Finding that joy, finding that happiness, going towards your happiness. Working on the things that you need to work on, nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. I also see some of you, there could be something around community, okay? There's something around this victory and success with community. Some of you, maybe you work online with the Page of Swords, okay? Some of you, you could have met somebody as well online, okay? That's what I'm receiving. All right, let's go to advice. What advice do you have for Gemini? What advice do you have for Gemini, please? Universal, God, and Spirit guides. Ooh, the Death card, Star, Ace of Pentacles. Big transformation. Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're going through a lot here. So keep going, keep healing. Keep going towards your wish fulfillment with the Star and the Ace of Pentacles. There's a brand new beginning. Some of you, there could be a new job of some sort, or you're going through a wish fulfillment. There's going to be some form of abundance coming in here. So keep going is what I'm getting with the Death card. This is big transformation that's happening here. So healing yourself. There could be that you're in the public eye for some of you. That's going to be for a select few of you. But there's some form of wish fulfillment, Ace of Pentacles, a brand new beginning that's happening here for you. It feels very, very, very good. So continue doing the healing work. Keep going towards your wish fulfillment. I see some form of abundance coming in here. Okay, that's good. Let's go pull a mindful message card and see what comes out. What do you have for Gemini, please? What do you have for Gemini? There's 2. Food. What I eat fuels me. I eat the best foods accessible to me. I infuse my food with love and gratitude before eating. Visualizing the nutrients I'm consuming and the love that went into growing and preparing this food. Like I said, I think some of you work with herbs a lot, so maybe you use a lot of herbs when you're cooking. Maybe that's something. Dance it out. I can move emotions through my body by dancing. Whenever I start to feel built up energy or crankiness, I will play some music and move intuitively. I don't have to look a certain way, simply move and feel as the stress or heaviness begins to ease out of my body. Yeah. Okay. I truly, truly hope this helped, and I hope this resonated with you guys. I will see you guys next time. I love you so, so much. One love, and namaste.